Konbanwa, and welcome to Mass After Dark. Joining you yet again.
Yet again.
That was Mike. I am the Great Riki, as many of you may or may not know. And Mike, when do I go from being special guest to alternate, or sort of kind of seems like maybe more than regular at this point, host?
I think you'll always be special.
Oh, well, you know, there's no doubt about that, I guess.
Yes.
We have the cadaver again.
Yep.
The PAC TV roving cadaver. And it is relatively lifeless at this point.
That is a live shot. This isn't one of our like fan shots where it's frozen or something. I mean,
oh no, that is a live shot. It is a somewhat breathing, living human being, if you can call it that. Hey, Meg, I was thinking about a couple things. Do you realize how strange time is, particularly when you're doing a taped show that's going to be shown several days later?
Yes, I know what you mean.
We are well, actually, at this point, we are in the early in the morning of the 12th of May.
That's right.
The same day as the election. We don't know who's going to win. By the time this show has aired...
This is like the end of May.
Will it really be? Yeah, you're right. It will be kind of...
Because I've got a show on next week, and the one after that, yeah, we'll be at the end of May. So, you know, happy Memorial Day and everything. I hope everybody out there is enjoying it.
Yeah, and I guess at that point, while it'll be kind of old news, you know, I hope people got out there and voted and supported the candidates and that stuff, because I think that is kind of important, particularly on this level.
Yeah, I would have to agree, too, even though I don't know what anybody's running for.
Well,
you're starting to get political like Jason.
Oh, I'm trying to get like Jason. Well, who wouldn't be?
Anyways,
he is the icon of all television.
Hey, you know what's coming up soon is that PAC TV picnic.
Yes, it is, June 23rd. What is June 23rd?
That's the anniversary of Dave hitting his head.
No, that's September 22nd.
That's
June
scary.
23rd is actually the day when Bilbo came back from his There Again adventure.
Oh, really?
There and Back Again adventure. Yes, it is. It was very strange because as the advisory committee here at PAC TV was discussing the dates for these things, June 23rd became the date for the picnic, and September 22nd became the date for the anniversary gala. Now, September 22nd is, in fact, the day Dave hit his head, one of the staff members' brother's birthday, and also the birthday of both Frodo and Bilbo Baggins.
Okay. How do you know what birthdays they have?
Tolkien told us. I'm not making it up. J.R.R. Tolkien actually made a big point of it. In fact, the whole basis, the beginning of the Lord of the Rings trilogy, the Fellowship of the Ring, is really all based, the initial chapter or so, on the fact that it is Bilbo's 111th and Frodo's 33rd birthdays. They're going to have the party that really sets off the whole book.
You're talking about The Hobbit, right?
Well, the sequel to The Hobbit, I guess.
Our viewers at home might not be totally familiar. In fact, many of our viewers may have never read a book in their life.
Wow.
Which is quite possible.
Yeah,
not to offend any of our viewers out there that do read. I'm sure there are many that do.
If they've never read a book, what are the odds of them calling into your website?
They got AOL probably.
Can they spell AOL? Ooh.
I hope so.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. That was a good one.
That wasn't nice. You know, people have accused me of being a sarcastic something or other.
Something or other?
I wouldn't want to use the bad word.
I know. We've used enough of those already tonight.
No, I don't use any bad words.
We've only been on for 6 minutes.
We've already been on for 6 minutes?
I know.
Wow.
Time sure flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, time sure flies when you're acting dumb.
Yep.
Let me tell you something, Mike. Do you know what is one of the most powerful things you can do? One of the absolute most powerful things that you have in your life?
No.
Forgiveness.
Oh, really?
Let me tell you, you start working on forgiveness and really forgiving people no matter what. And
hey, it worked for the whole country and Bill Clinton.
I'll tell you, you forgive and it takes an enormous weight off of you. You wouldn't believe how much. I'm not saying it's easy. Some stuff isn't easy. The best stuff in life is rarely easy.
You know, as of when we're airing this,
Yes.
more like when we're taping it, one of my favorite people that I've grown very close to in my life will be leaving me. That would be Poohhead.
That's right,
Probably never
Poohhead.
see this air, but Poohhead and I grew very close. But she's about to move on to bigger and better things. But I'll always remember the girl that would wake me up every morning with drying her hair, and she'd say good morning to me, which I especially loved. So here's to you, Poohhead. You know who you are. And also all her family that actually can still watch this show. You have a lovely daughter.
Mrs. Jones, you've got a lovely daughter.
Something like that. And her brother's pretty cool. He
Yeah.
happens to be a big fan of anime.
Is
And
he?
of the wrestling scene.
I would think so.
Whatever show that is.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
Talking Wrestling.
well, that's too bad.
Which has new graphics, by the way.
Does it?
Have you seen it lately?
No.
You don't get to watch the channel? You're too busy making it at PAC
That's
TV.
right. I don't have time to sit there and watch TV. I'm making TV.
At PAC TV.
Making it at PAC TV. So stop
in the heart of
on by.
America's hometown at 130 Court Street. We're.
So stop by.
So what's on your
And
shirt?
check us out. It is Jedi.
The Jedi, yes.
That's gonna be on the Best Of show.
Yes, Jedi. Look
That's a
as
good
good when
impression.
900 years old you be? I think not.
I don't want to make any remarks that may be considered slander, but the town moderator in Kingston.
Oh boy.
Let's leave it at that.
All I
By
got
the
to
way,
say-
you're a great moderator, but you've got nothing on Steve Trifletti, my
No.
gym buddy.
That's it. Let me. And Steve Trifletti, in fact, you got to get out there and vote.
I watched his.
No. You've got to get out there and vote tomorrow or today, later today. Steve Trifletti is up for re-election as town
Yes, of
moderator.
course, by the time this airs, we all know that Steve won.
Well, yeah, I think that's a pretty safe bet. And I'm hoping, personally, I'm hoping that Dr. David Rushforth and David Malaguti both won as well.
Who do you have for town planner? Rosenblum? Or is it Rosenberg?
Yeah, and it's Murray Smith, Larry Rosenblum and Murray Smith.
Yeah, I met both of them. The other guy's the guy that...
You know what I think? It's a crying shame Mary Mulcahy stepped down. She's a wonderful woman, really nice woman.
Step down?
I guess she just got tired of it, or I'm not even sure exactly the details, but she chose not to run again.
Probably has
And,
something to do with the mafia.
Probably the Yakuza.
The what?
But Japanese mafia.
Oh, that's cool.
We always need some Japanese reference in every show on PAC TV.
I like going Japanesey.
That's it. But I'm telling you, forgiveness can lift a cloud from you and give you really a new perspective on the way of looking at things.
Yeah, I've learned to forgive people in my life too. That and just sort of get over things, you know? The more you dwell on it, the more it hurts you, I guess.
But I think the real key to get beyond things can be that the forgiveness, or at least maybe it is kind of a letting it drop type thing, but in some situations it has to be more, because there are some times when you can't just simply dismiss and completely eliminate that factor from your life.
By the way, I'd like to thank our sponsors tonight, Sam's Choice Soda, who is a proud endorser of and underwriter and overwriter of this show.
Yeah. Well, we have to stay awake some way, don't we?
Yes, I know.
And
By the
cadavers
way,
are us.
Sam Walton is a wonderful, wonderful person. A lot of people think that he's crushing all the small little businesses in the town, which he is. But look at what he's replacing them with. An even better, cheaper alternative. And the place smells like fart gas. I love Walmart.
Smells like fart gas?
Yeah, it smells like fart gas in there. Have you ever noticed that?
No, I have not, but I gotta say I'm actually a relatively big fan of Walmart as well.
The question is you'll remember going there and purchasing a soap dish for $1, which I
Yes.
gave to Poohhead, who was aforementioned in the show. I wonder where it's going to go. She's going to take it with her or not. I hope she does.
Well, I would think so. As a gift like that, I mean, it's a gift that keeps giving.
I only ever bought her 3 things. That, a talking Pooh to add to her Pooh collection, and Dumb and Dumber on DVD, which I find that you're not a big Dumb and Dumber fan.
I haven't seen the whole movie.
Oh,
Lauren Holly's in it, right?
Yeah, you get to see
Then
her
I
ass.
then I don't hate Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, she's pretty good in it. But I think, yeah, it was a good movie. Even though you know, they try to market it as being a stupid movie, like Encino Man or something.
Well,
but
but I
actually
think it's
better
got
than
part of it covered, though. I think it's got some stupid aspect
that.
covered.
Yeah, it does, especially in the beginning, but it gets good.
Have we had Alyssa Milano up in the last 2 shows?
We haven't had any hot chicks up this show.
I know. I don't know what that's about. I mean, where's the continuity?
Hold on. Well, we got her.
Who's her?
There she is.
Mima. That's Mima Shimoda. That's
How
a
do you
nice
spell
picture.
her name? M-I-M-A?
M-I-M-A.
And of course, the penultimate, Mikey's girl.
Yeah, I can't argue with that one.
And of course...
Jennifer Love Surgery. Yeah.
Uh-oh. You think those aren't real?
I don't know.
That's a whole discussion for another show.
Is it for another show?
Yes.
Okay.
There we go. There's Alyssa.
All right. Behind me.
And there's Alyssa again. You want her behind you?
Yeah, let me see if that one's the one I want behind me. I don't know. Let's see another one.
This is her on a magazine cover. This is her lying down.
Mm-hmm.
This is her at the beach.
Of course.
It was kind of cold that day.
I can't see enough to tell that.
Oh, this is one of my favorites. Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh. You know, I'm not sure that that's one of the more attractive pictures of her, though.
I think it's nice. Her hair looks really nice in it.
Well, that's good.
There's Brittany.
See, I'm not buying that that's Brittany.
It says Brittany B right on it. I don't know who else it could be.
That looks about right. Oh, Yumi.
Yumi.
Yummy Yumi.
Yumi. Oh, this is one of your favorites.
Yeah,
Bring
Manami.
that to the foreground.
What is it about that cowboy hat thing? Well, I guess maybe it's got more to do with the sport bra than it does the cowboy hat.
And the long hair. I love long hair like that.
Yeah, she has really,
More
really
to grab
long hair.
by. Anyways, we do have another cartoon from Munchie Man and
Do
Fatty.
we?
Yes, it's episode 2 of Munchie Man and
Wow,
Fatty.
then
We'll
we've got
just
classics rolling.
Just give me a moment here to cue it up.
Of course.
It will take me a moment, of course. Doesn't it always?
A horse is a horse, of course, of course.
I have to do a special effect on it,
Hey, but I want to know,
which means you can't have the special effects.
damn, what I want to know is when Karaoke Hell's going to make its first maiden voyage out of the box.
Out of the what?
Out of the box.
That's a good question. All depends on when I feel like it, but maybe this summer you'll be seeing the premiere episode. But for now, we will have a presentation.
Of
Munchie Man and Fatty.
episode 2, correct?
Yep.
Previously on Munchie Man and Fatty.
Damn, this shit is fresh. Yo, not fresh. Fresh. This may sound crazy, man, but I swear this looks like the work of the... Yo, Fatty, you hear something? God damn, the Dutch Masters tag crew is back. Dutch Masters. Dutch Masters.
Munchie, Fatty, right on time.
On time for what?
Yo, kid, I won't be gone more than 15 minutes. Half hour at the most. I want outside. 2 hours is the absolute maximum. 3 hours is a possibility, but definitely ain't as much as a chance that it'll be 4 hours. Unless, of course, well, anyway, there's no chance we talking about more than, like, I don't know, 6 hours. But I'm the kind of guy that likes to look-see at all the motherfucking possibilities. You know what I'm saying? So there's a minor chance that I may not be back until tomorrow.
Whoa. Hold up now. We ain't working no...
There are only 3 things you gotta remember. The first thing is...
Yo, hold up now. Clav...
Calvin?
No.
Calvin.
Clav.
Calvin.
No.
Calvin.
No.
Calvin.
That's not what it says here, brother. C-L-A-V.
Calvin.
Yo, shut up a second and I think I get this clavy.
Damn, brother. You was just at my crib last night. Aqua nigga. Big D. That atomic football that blew us all up.
Wait. Was that bean dip there?
Yeah, you get it? Yeah, that's it.
Not ringing any bells, bro. Anyway, look here, Clavin. If you think me and my portly companion's gonna spend an evening with a bunch of corn dogs, chimichangas, chili cheese, fries, malt liquor, porno movies, pornography, potpourri, WCW Monday Nitro Ant Farm?
Munchie. Yo, Munchie, are you listening?
Yo, I'm listening, Clavin. Damn.
Okay, now there's 3 things you gotta remember while I'm gone. First of all, if the store's... And the second thing is, if you... The last and most important thing...
What you want me to say if your boss shows up?
Dag, dog, say you me. You got my name tag on.
I thought you said your name was Calvin.
It is.
Well, how in the hell you think we gonna fool your boss if he thinks that I'm Clavin?
What in the blue braziers is going on here? You, who the hell are you?
Monkey Man, put you some of rocket ship. Recognize.
Well, whoever you are, you're fired.
Hey, hold on, man.
All right, Clavin, you've convinced me. But if it happens again, you're history.
Yo, man, if what happens...
All right, goddangle it. Pack your crud bucket and get out.
Yo, I'm...
One more chance, but don't get cocky.
Yo, fellas, it's me, Clavin. I mean, Calvin.
Are you Duffy Bone?
Yeah, man, exactly. Munchie Man's in the store just like I told you, baby. Easy money.
Stille! Oh, damn! Cursed medio ligament!
No, man. First you had him in the headlock, then you smacked... Arrival? Nigga, what? It's just a bunch of numbers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So, you get my fax?
Thundercracker, speak to me, brother. Who did this? Look, just relax and let it out.
My knee.
Dutch Masters?
At a time like this? Yo, come on, man. Seriously, come on, man. You know what, Fatty? I think this may have been the work of the Dutch Masters.
Next time on Munchie Man and Fatty.
Are you there?
Yeah, I sure am. The epic continues.
Yes, it does.
And there is a third episode, isn't there?
Yes, there is.
Wow. And television doesn't get any better than this, does it?
No, it
Or is
doesn't.
that just this show?
I think that's just the show.
I'm just kidding. Not very nice.
There we go.
Yeah.
So where were we?
Were we-
Something like that.
Were we talking about the forgiveness thing? No, that's where we were, was with Minami. But yeah, sometimes it can be hard to get there, but if you can take that road, it can really lift a lot of pressure, lift a lot of despair
What
from
about
you.
forgiving yourself? I mean, not you specifically, but I mean things
That's
in
a
your
hard
life.
thing. That's a hard thing to do too, because there's a point where you need to take personal responsibility for your part in what goes on. There's also a point where you have to go, wait a second, no matter what actions I took, this may simply have been the course of things to come. And you know what, you can't really know that. But you have to at least accept the decisions that you've made and go from there.
Yeah, one of the things I find in life that's hardest to do, and there are some people out there that are totally incapable of doing it, but that's admitting that you made a mistake.
Oh, absolutely, and that all has to do, I believe, with personal responsibility.
That's true.
When you are capable of understanding that you've made a mistake and willing to accept the fact that it's going to happen, you can move on beyond it. And until then, you are forced to relive it by simply never accepting it.
Right.
Hey, how protected, no, that's my phrase, I'm not going to get there, it's going to take, are we done again? No, this Girls of Reiki segment.
Yeah, we're not done yet.
First
I don't think
100
we've
days,
gotten to air this yet.
first 100 days of George Bush, right? No, we haven't in this show. First 100 days of George W.'s presidency.
What about him?
Was there more news about Bill Clinton than there was about him?
Yeah, I know, because you know why?
I know why I
These
believe
fucking
it to be the
Democrats,
case.
I hate them.
Okay.
I just insulted 90% of our fans.
I know. I also believe that what you just said was a Jason line.
Yeah, it was. I'm filling in for him. He would have been proud.
Do you need me to help fill in for him?
Napster bad.
Bleep. Okay. Yeah.
I had something interesting to put up, and I don't remember what it was.
Napster bad.
Is that still up there?
Napster is. Well. What does that say?
It's nothing.
So what I mean, you know
Why
what we
are there
gotta.
two of these?
Maybe should I bring a call out to everyone, all the women out there, to understand that the Great Reiki is pretty much now a free man?
Yes.
That's
and
right.
I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, I would suggest that that would be a good idea.
There are people in Riki's life that the sun rises and sets to. And only if they could know how he feels about them.
I don't think it's a question about them knowing so much as them caring. There's a difference there.
Well,
Enough. Just edit yourself.
I'm sure they care.
Well,
It's
that's
just how
nice.
much they care.
And isn't that really always the game? You just don't know. And you never can know. And that's where you've got to be at least satisfied with yourself. And by the way, this has nothing to do with this, but Janine Fitzgerald is a wonder. Janine Fitzgerald is a, what is her title? I'm not even sure, but she's like a child psychologist and child development type person. And she is just amazing. And if you ever get a chance to, particularly if you're a parent and you ever get a chance to, you should definitely go see her speak on topics of raising children and things. She's just simply amazing. And I'll tell you, there are a lot of things. You know what else? I was talking to someone today who just recently did an article with the newspaper. In fact, the newspaper was the Christian Science Monitor.
Wow, okay.
And I was actually part of this article. But as per normal, and we saw this when, in fact, the Kingston Reporter interviewed me, there's obviously only so much that any newspaper can use, so they do some editing.
Right.
Problem is, they do editing, and they don't necessarily maintain the
moment.
entire. They don't entirely maintain
The context.
the context of what you're saying.
Right.
And that certainly happened to me, and apparently this other person felt that it happened in the article that I was part of in Christian Science Monitor as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What did the article say? Would you like to paraphrase it or anything?
In which one? The one about me,
Yeah.
or the one that I did for Christian Science Monitor?
Oh, one about you, probably.
Okay. Well, there
That's
was just
the one I'm familiar with.
there was the phrase in there that I kind of feel like Superman and Clark Kent without really describing what I meant. And what I meant is a lot of times people will come up to me and they will ask me if I am in fact the Great Riki. Because, and I know this is a shock to the world out there, but these glasses are never worn except on camera or on personal appearance type things. The reason being, quite obviously, Mike, you know why, right?
Yeah, because it's a Superman thing.
Well, no, because I can't see a damn thing with these glasses on.
So it makes you feel more comfortable?
No, the Superman aspect is people aren't sure it's me. So all of a sudden you think, well, Clark Kent wears all these different clothes. He isn't quite as recognizable, perhaps, as I am. That sounds weird in and of itself, but you know what I mean?
Yes. I've been in public
not
with
as
you.
distinct. Isn't it ridiculous?
Yes, it is.
And
I
but
think you enjoy it, though. You'll have to admit that.
on one level, it's kind of a trip. On another level,
It's freaky.
it's a little disconcerting and freaky sometimes. I absolutely, though, if you see me and you want to say hello, you're more than welcome to. If you want me to sign an autograph, as pretentious as that sounds, that does happen on occasions. There's no problem at all. Please approach me. I'm relatively approachable and far less scary than many people might think.
Meanwhile, I look the same in person as I do on television. At least I'd like to, well,
Well, you do,
Let's
but
not
is that a
finish
good
that.
thing?
but nobody comes up to me, or
I
it's
wouldn't-
very rare. Let's see, I got recognized at Stop and Shop once at the checkout line. I got recognized in line at the cafeteria at the intermediate school in Kingston during the town hall meeting.
Did you really?
Yes, and I'll have you know the sewer commissioner likes my show, doesn't like Tokon for some reason.
That would be because he's a sewer commissioner and a rubber.
Yes, and he likes crap. Anyways, we're out of time.
We're out
Can
of
you
time
believe it?
again?
Yes.
Wow. Well, then I guess all that's left to say is thanks a lot for joining us again this week. And I'll be back sometime, I'm sure. And remember, keep your eyes open for Karaoke Hell. Thanks a lot, Mike, for having me on the show. Everyone out there, take it easy.